Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Comic Shop Wednesdays. What's going on, everybody? Why did my camera turn like that? That is ridiculous. That's strange. Never had the camera do that before. Weird. Okay, hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hello.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm here to see how much money I'm going to spend this week on comics.
Well, that's
I know, right?
That's a good thing. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Comic Shop Wednesday. Sorry, the camera that completely just yeeted me. I was just like, wait, why is it bad? Nothing.
You're a side scroller now, Royce.
It just, dude, just my brain just completely. I was like, the camera should not look like that. Yeah, testing out back. I don't know. I got to take like a high resolution photo or something of the freaking wall. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Comic Shop Wednesday, the show where we go and we check out a whole bunch of indie, indie creations, whether they're novels, tabletop RPGs, movies. We've got video games, all that kind of stuff from indie creators. And if it is your first time here, I strongly urge all of you guys to go and spend your money with those guys, always. I will say this, though, because I usually don't shill me. But what I will say is I actually launched some new merch because, well, my chat has to give me just as much crap as they absolutely can. And basically, I launched some new merch, and I'm kind of proud of it because it looks really cool. And if you guys do want to spend any money, you guys can go check out the new merch over here. And instead of just sending super chats and stuff, guys, go over to the A Drink with Crazy Spring store and purchase something over there. So that way you actually get something. Although I always appreciate the super chats. Sorry, there's so much going on over here.
Join the GOAT gang, people.
Right.
Join the GOAT gang.
Right. But ladies and gentlemen, time to say hello. We've got over on the Rebel side, we got Garham. What's going on? We got Dice Bag as well. We got Chat Sue. How's it going? And then we got Timo Burnham over on YouTube. John A. Douglas. What's up? Dude, put this down while you're in church. Good Lord. Garham, what's going on? Allison, Wade, Maji Chan, you're on the stream.
You should not be shocked.
I shouldn't be shocked, but I somehow always am. We got Mage Leader as well. What up, dude? We got Gorilla Mar. It's good to see you. We got the Madness Comic Network. What's going on? Crimson Light, you're on the stream.
I'm going to do it every time. Every time.
Tim Allen's here as well. We got Andrew Rowland. What's up, everybody? And ladies and gentlemen, I am sitting here on the panel with some of my fantastic supporters from my Gilded community. That's right. These are people who are crazy enough to support me through Gilded. They are all part of the supporter tiers over there. So if you guys would like to join in on a Comic Shop Wednesday, that is the way to do it. As I always go with the homies first. So welcome to the homies. We got Crimson Law, Frederick Guillemot, and Maji Chan. What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
I guess it's going.
It's going. Right. I see how you are.
What's up?
Okay. And you gotta be that old school, like, what up? You remember that? Do you remember those commercials?
I'm pretty sure very few actually do.
Oh my God, those were like Bud Light.
I may or may not be
commercials
old
back in the
enough
day.
to remember that.
I was happy to have forgotten them.
Why? This is like the golden age of television. It was absolutely awesome. But before we go down memory lane, I hate memory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, over here on the Twix, this is where I make the post every single week. Do a shout out to some of the fantastic creators that we have. So it's finally Wednesday. You guys got to all come here and post every single week. We've got 53 comments this week, although I think some of those are replies. But scrolling down, the first creator this week is Watcher of the Damned. That is Mrs. R.H. Snow. This is R.H. Snow's Watcher of the Damned. Wanderer is following her award-nominated Trail of Travail. 2 books coming in 2024, Caballeros del Camino and Hellbilly Highway. So, oh wow, she's cranking out 2 more books this year. That's going to be awesome. So if you guys are interested in that, go check out Watcher of the Damned. You can find her on Amazon. So go check that out. We got Dice Bag Games over here. First tabletop and tabletop RPG entry this week. says, have a sneak peek at this page of Creatures mini comic I'm working on. Oh, sweet. You're doing a mini comic for Creatures. That's awesome. Now check out the TTRPG wiki. Take a look at the new creatures and characters and sign up for the newsletter while you're there. That's worldanvil.com. Creatures.
It's a good time to be making a tabletop game with all the other ones deciding they want to fucking self-destruct, right?
Yeah, but they've been doing that for a long time. Like, it's not surprising. I had a buddy of mine today even asked me. He's like, Royce, have you heard about the Warhammer 40K drama? I'm like, yes. He's like, well, hopefully after all this, they're gonna turn it around. I'm like, they won't. And he was like, oh, I'm like, I don't.
Right.
Like and here's the thing, I've not.
You just dashed his hopes. You just dashed the hopes of a normie.
I've not watched any of the coverage of it. It's just every other video in my subscription feed is Warhammer 40K woke. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, what's new? I haven't even watched any videos. I've just been dismissing notifications at this point because I'm like, I've been watching other stuff lately. Because I'm like, I already know what's going on. I'll stay subscribed to the people so I can see what their YouTube titles are, so I know what things to avoid now. But outside of that, I'm barely watching videos.
I think the only one that I thought did really good coverage was Side Scrollers, when they actually got into like the detail or like everything that happened to Warhammer up to that point. They went through the whole fucking history of it. Otherwise, it literally is just what you're saying. Just Warhammer woke all of a sudden. No,
I like Stuttering Craig, but I just can't do. I just can't do side scrollers. I don't know. It's just like because it's like they cover the same stuff that like 50 other different people cover, and it's like, but I've already heard this. I don't need to. So yeah, I've been watching a bunch of different channels lately. Just fun, entertaining stuff, history stuff, various different kinds of like conspiracy theory videos, gun tubers, stuff like that. Different fun podcasts. Like, it's just a good palate cleanser, It's like, oh wow, people can still have fun in today's day and age. It's awesome. So, next up, we got author John A. Douglas. Is what happens when a bookworm half-orc prince and a 7-foot-tall minotaur warrior, a helpless elf servant, and a fist-fighting low-rent guard go adventuring. Find out in this epic fantasy adventure, The Black Crown. Blaine Pardoe liked it, won't you? Well, dude, I was so surprised to see that Blaine Pardoe picked this up too. And like John was surprised too. He had no idea.
This is sitting in the stack of books that I have yet to read right now. So
yes.
I got to get to it at some point, but right now I am in the middle of the first book for G Sedai, so I got to finish that before I can move on.
Right. My wife read both of the G Sedai books. I've got to do that. I've been busy trying to figure out the YouTube stuff lately. Like, that's my thing. That's like what I like to do. I like doing the YouTube thing. I'm not any good at it, but I like doing it. Hojo!
I feel that.
Right? Hojo says, happy Wednesday, Iron Age. Books arriving tomorrow. I can't believe we're almost done. You get your books. Yes, dude. This is the Mythicals 1 and 2.
I got, this one is another one that I've been waiting to start to get, because just looking at the art and the concept for the story, and it's great.
I have waited too long for the second one.
That's right. You got the first one, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I freaking love Hojo. His books are so I still need to buy them from him. I love the artwork that I've seen, and it's such a great freaking story.
I may or may not have gone full stupid and got like one of their like giant boxes that comes with all the covers and stuff, posters, and I'm just like,
there you go.
I did that with the first one, so I showed self-restraint with the second one.
Yeah, no, I understand why I'm in the financial position I'm in, is because it is entirely my fault. I've done that myself, Anakin.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious. Up next, we got Rob Rhymes. He says, it's come to my attention that some people are grinding up and snorting the Barbarians of the Storms books. Do not do that. I cannot condone it. They hit too hard and aren't made to be consumed this way. Read them, savor them. Don't ingest all at once. Anyway, he says every book is now $10. Under $10. Support indie comics creators. Buy and buy often, but never snort. Dude, I don't even know how he came up with that, but
I was gonna say this dude's really good at getting attention on his books because that's honestly kind of funny.
Yeah,
Like, he handled
I
that.
dig it. I dig it, man. And again, I still think he has some of the best names for the indie books in the space, like just bar none. Like his book names are awesome. My favorite book name that he has is actually this new one here, An Axe to Eat the Gods. I freaking love that book name. It's so freaking good. Michael Bancroft, what's going on? I huff all my comics. Oh, good God. Well, yeah.
You do you.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I mean, I get it. When you get a new comic, there's nothing like that new comic smell, right?
So, so being that Bancroft is in here right now. So Bancroft, I made some new merch. Let me show you this real quick. I made some new merch, right? And it's just this little goat guy that one of my people made for me. And they were like, here's a little, and I was like, I need to figure out a name, but I was gonna turn him into like a character and do like a merch like advertisement, one of my videos, and I was gonna give him the worst knockoff Australian accent that I could because he looks like he could be Australian. And I just had to say
He looks
that
like the kind of guy who would do a shoey.
I want to do it so bad. Bancroft's probably like, no, Royce, no. He says he can see that. He's an underage kid. No. He's a goat. Frequency Studios up next. Then Eat the Shoot, right? He says it's finally here. Bad Kitty Haley's World. And the world is about to change. This is the second book from Frequency Studios. So you guys got to go check this out. It's over on Amazon.com. He's been working for about a year and a half on this one now. So I'm really glad to finally see it out. I'm really glad to finally see that he's pushing more books. That's awesome. J-Bot. This is the Berserker Ash Cans, available for $15 plus $10 shipping in the U.S. Additional art for sale for $20. Only 100 copies printed and over 40 have sold. DM me on Twitter at MightyBot Studio to get your copy. Check out the trailer now. Yes, and I got a copy here, courtesy of Maji Chan, because Maji Chan was super awesome and bought one for me. Thank you so much. So, and it's a wonderful little story about a teddy bear who has to go into the nightmare world and save his person from a nightmare. Gorilla Mar got a copy of Berserker. See, we've already got people saying that they've already got their copies. So you guys know if you DM him over at MightyBot Studio on Twitter, you guys will absolutely get your copy. So, and I think it's just a really wholesome story. All right. Hey, Squishy Banana Product. What's up?
I said the world can use more wholesome at this point.
Pretty much, right? Like, yeah, everybody's going nuts. All right, Squishy Banana Productions. We are exploring a new type of enemy, unlike any we've done before. Behold the wolf. These fearsome beasts will almost never be alone. They attack and run quickly, so they won't wait for you to fight back. Use counters and act aggressively, lest you find yourself bleeding out. Wow, Squishy Banana's going to add wolves into his game now. That's freaking awesome, dude.
So this is the game we've been seeing the progress of
Yes.
for weeks, right? Okay.
For like a year?
Yeah, about a year.
It's been a long time, dude. He's been slow. He's just a one-man show working on his game. So, yeah.
Sounds like those wolves are going to be assholes.
Probably. Well, especially if they're running in packs. So.
And they circle you?
Oh, God, that would suck. I do like mobs like that, though. It makes it challenging in a game. All right. So guess who just got an audio book gifted to him for Sherlock Hamster? Oh, this guy's CSW Bros and Chicks. Want to hear a bit? Yeah, you do. Over on a Google Drive. That's freaking awesome. Dude, that's freaking cool. You got an audio book of Sherlock Hamster? That's fucking awesome. Way to go, man. All right, moving down. We got Declan Finn, editor, author. What is it? Iron Age. I hate that their names are so long. Declan Finn, what's going on? Space Paladin Sean Ryan solved problems across the galaxy for fun and profit. The war changed everything. With a new threat emerging, Sean must put together a team of alien Templars to combat what's coming. But will even white ops be enough? White ops, that sounds racist. Gotta get those jabs in there. Go over to bookstoread.com to check out Declan Finn White Ops. The first invasion was just the prelude. The real threat is coming when Black Ops aren't enough. You need. That's interesting. I like that. I like the way that that's done over on bookstoread.com. All right. AC Pritchard, Spirit Animals is free and ongoing. Why do people not leave links?
Technically, there is a link right there. It says AC Pritchard at substack.com. But
Yeah, right.
you can't click it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. acpritchard.substack.com. YouTube gets mad when you tell people about Substack. I don't know why. All right. Wolfsbane Comic, thanks again for the opportunity, guys. Stop saying that. We just revealed the first finalized page, lettered by Eric Weathers. That guy letters everything. Everything. It never surprises me how many books he's in. I'm just like, wow. A 70 plus issue. Okay, 70. I think he means a 70 plus page issue of Pendragon 01 launching on Kickstarter June 20th. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, snap.
That's some good looking art there.
That's legit. Bancroft, Weathers is lettering your book? He letters
can't get
everybody's
away
book.
with this.
Everybody. You gonna have to type with my hands? Well, generally, yes, Bancroft. Hey, what's going on, B.A. Turner? Did I say hello to Mrs. Snow? I did not say hello to Mrs. Snow, nor did I say hello to What Geeks Do Network. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you guys in the chat. Dude, this looks legit. Damn. That's going to be...
It says it comes to Kickstarter June 20th there.
That's going to be a banger. That's going to be a banger.
Well, I know what I'm going to go find and set notifications on.
Right. Right. He might not even have the pre-launch up yet. But, I mean, that's why we come here, so that way people can keep...
What's the name of this book? It's by Wolfbane Comics?
Yes. Pendragon.
Oh, Pendragon, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been seeing previews for that for a while.
Yeah, this looks really good, dude.
I
This
knew
looks
it would
really
look good, yeah. I had a feeling it would look good.
Yeah. Okay. It's freaking awesome. Michael F. Kane, Book 5 of Sci-Fi Western. After Moses gets released on May 7th, Sanctum is the one where I start answering some of the cool questions, so readers of the series should get hyped. And if you've not read this series, reviewers tend to agree that it's better Firefly. Ooh, that's a big... Ooh, personally, I agree. Oh, you just called down the thunder, buddy. I've never seen
words right there.
I've never seen Firefly, but you guys got to go check.
I have. That's a bold statement.
I was gonna say.
However, I do like his cover art.
Right? No, his cover art looks. I actually like that. I think that's great. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Sonic Overdrive. What is going on? It's good to see you in the chat, man. Paulion says my first DM's Guild book, Deities and Demigods of Faerun is out. 50 new gods, elemental powers, and planar paragons for your D&D game over on dmsguild.com. Demigods of Faerun.
Ron says that he did enjoy the books. He read 3 of them so far.
Ooh. But are they better than Firefly, Garham? That's what we've got to know. That's what we've got to know. Them's fighting words for a lot of people. Jared Christman. Hail Drink Crazy. And you malcontents in the chat. We have a new song for the film soundtrack coming in a few weeks titled From the Ashes. I'll do my best to get the proper preview out while I'm trying to wrap post-production for the film. Please share the trailer link below and hail the Iron Age. You know what? I can do that. We'll open that up in a new tab. And then, yeah. Oh crap. That was not the correct button. That was the Windows button. That would absolutely break everything if I typed that. So yeah, there you guys, so this is Missouri Breaks Ballad of Missouri Bill. This is a Western indie movie that is coming out this year. You guys have got to go check it. And it looks so freaking awesome. If you guys are fans of Western movies, or even if you're just fans of like just movies that are just low key, you got to check this out, dude. Jared Christmas knocking it out of the park.
I can't wait to actually see it.
Yeah, it's freaking great. Creative Welshman. Finally, I'm launching my comic today. Get ready to back Goatnator. Number 1, here is the YouTube trailer and Goatnator via KickstarterProjects.com. That's freaking awesome, man. So, well, dude, hopefully you are able to get it out there and get it in people's hands, man. He's been working on this for quite a while.
That's the one inspired by the meme from you for you.
Yeah. That is inspired by me, I guess, or the memes of me, probably.
You're not the only one monetizing your memes now.
No. Well, dude, that's not even the only goat comic that is of me. I know of at least one more, possibly 2. So, yes.
Here's Shalar.
And then there's Shalar, which is a book. So, all right. Kapoki says, hey, 2 things to share with you. The first half of Chapter 6 is live on Global Comics. Check panels below. If you are wondering what you can expect from Black Noblest, here is an amazing review of the first chapter by Frank the Writer. That's awesome, man. Frank the Writer, postinique.com. That's awesome. FrankTheWriter.com. And check, dude, I love the artwork for Black Noblest. It's so freaking good.
Yeah, actually, I love it.
I think he said once he's finished with a certain amount of them, he's gonna go for print, which would be really freaking cool.
It reminds me of 90s anime.
I was gonna say last time we were on here, we talked about that, and I said the exact same thing. I'm gonna say now. It's going up on my shelf if it happens. So.
No, dude, he's been posting this for forever, just working on it for free, posting it out there on Global Comics. So, no, it looks so freaking good too. We've actually gone over the first and second chapters, I think, is what we did. It was really cool. All right, Garham, last week was going to be my final promotion for Graysons of Grimoire, but then Royce was so distracted by the cover art for book 1, he neglected to notice that I also attached 2 cover art for book 2 and 3. So here we go again. Go read Graysons of Grimoire. Oh, hey, cool. So seriously, one of the best covers that we've seen in 2024. This is so good. Okay. But now he's giving me crap. I like the color palette. I do like the color palette.
I also want to say, like, it kind of reminds me of like light novels, the way they're designed. So
yeah,
I'm into it.
Not wrong at all. And then, very different than the first 2. Very different than the first 2. I will say this. I think this one's the best one.
I think I agree with that take.
I think the first cover is the best cover so far. These other 2 are not slapped. This one's my second favorite, though, for sure.
I think I agree that it is like descending order from the first.
Yeah.
And the ones I like, that one just looks.
This is so good, dude. So freaking good. So go check out Graysons of Grimoire over on Amazon.com. All right. Mage Leader, Royce wants you to buy my book. You should listen to him.
I love this meme so much. People putting you in front of My Little Pony.
Oh, shit, they fucking that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Hell followed with him, now free on Kindle Unlimited. That's right. Go check out And Hell followed with him. Oh man, the memes. Oh god, the memes. Sonic Overdrive says rough draft for the Crimson Idols Pulp Iron Maiden still in the works, but I've got the logo done. Courtesy of Idlewild Studios. Don't know why I couldn't read that. And that's not all. Oh, hey, doesn't look bad. There is a loud fan in the background or something like that. I'm not sure who that's coming from.
I think it might be.
I don't know. It just went away as soon as you started talking. That looks pretty good.
Well, they both muted is the moment I started talking. So I think
Well,
it's
I
it's
got
ready.
the U.S. military doing flybys right now.
Oh, there you go. That's always fun.
I think it's
Yes,
Fred's
you need
right
to buy
there,
and
so-
Hell Followed with him. Oh, shit. Yeah, more people have checked out and Hell Followed with him. That's awesome. All right, KM Carroll. After Atlantis, Bloodbound, in a world of superheroes, Jayesh is a healer who goes undercover to infiltrate a band of villains because if he doesn't, the girl he loves from a distance will get herself killed trying to fight the villain. Here are the latest 4 pages. Oh! Dude, you didn't have to do that. That's Jared Chrisman. For $10 says, did this work? Buy the goat, Royce. No, I'm not buying a goat. No.
So
I think you have to because it's a super chat.
No. The rule is I read the super chat. The rule is not I do whatever people say in the super chat. That gets dangerous very, very fast.
I don't know.
yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't test that one.
Yeah, never, ever give the chat that much power.
As far as this comic goes, do I have this premise right? Like, this dude is acting like a support character for the chick to be the hero while she fights villains, and he's just kind of like in the background doing his sneaky little thing. Or...
I think it was she's gonna go try to fight the villains and get herself killed. So he's going in to do some spy stuff and what is it? Subterfuge? Is that the word?
Subterfuge, espionage, yeah.
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, that thing. Those things. Words and things and stuff and whatnots. It's no, dude. I will say this, dude. I like the bright color palette here. This looks absolutely fun. I love the bright color palette here. This kind of comes in, but no, it also depends on the language and all that. But it kind of comes in somewhere like young, like Saturday morning cartoon esque. You know.
Yeah, that definitely it gives me a more, I don't want to say childish because I feel like that would be that's kind of demeaning, but you get the point where I'm saying it's like a younger kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I dig it though. I really like that artwork.
Yeah, no, that kind of stuff tends to be more fun and enjoyable, like a good read. You just sit down on a lazy day or whatever and enjoy it.
That's freaking hilarious. Rating Radio says Eudaimonia #1 is free to read on Global Comics. With greater than 22 reads in its first 3 weeks. Give it a gander if you're into World War I, music, philosophy, and or gorgeous art. There you go. Eudaimonia, chapter 1, page 1. Over on globalcomics.com. Man, Global Comics has got a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are my replies to the original post on the logo. Not much, but there's something. So just so you know, Sonic Overdrive, I don't ever check the replies on this. That's one of the things that I keep telling people. I will do it just because you're saying now, but if you can, make sure, I never check replies, so just let me know more pictures in replies or something like that, because otherwise, it's just people chatting back and forth most of the time. So I will check these out for you, though, because you did post them. So, yeah. And then there's a Substack, sonicoverdrive.substack.com. Hey, that looks like Android 18.
I was about to say, that's
Android 18.
Very, yeah.
Krillin? Okay. Eric Wag, for those who have been waiting for a good time to stock up on swords, fiery minions, haunted mists, undead, and of course, berserker furies. I have a sale going on. Both Wandering Sword novels are 99 cents each until Friday. That is Scarred the Wandering Sword over on Amazon.com. That's freaking good. Wow. 99 cents until Friday. That's not bad. I see. Sorry. No, you're good. Yeah, well, so a lot of people, like I said, I pretty much only go through what's here in the in the actual threads. And generally, I usually like people to do, I usually don't let people, I'm cutting down on people doing more than 2 shout outs. One, because they could do one for themselves and then one for somebody else, right? Because there were people that were doing like 5 a week, and I was like, okay, like other people have to comment as well too. And I'm kind of on a time crunch because it's a Wednesday night and I have to sleep because of work. So,
Gosh darn work.
But no, I don't mind my job. I don't mind my job. You know, after like, I don't know, it's like 20 years of waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm kind of tired of it. And no, I have not been working that long, but my dad used to wake me up before he'd go to work and be like, hey, you got chores to do before you go to school, and then you got chores after school, and then you got homework before I get home. And I was like, oh.
No, I wasn't trying to make fun of work. I'm just saying I was just kind of being silly.
No, you're fine. That's what the show is for.
Engaging in chat. Don't hate on me, Royce.
Don't engage with the chat. Stop engaging with the chat. Okay.
We are the chat.
We are.
Accept it.
No. Don't engage with the chat.
I was part of the chat until a couple weeks ago.
You're
Now
still
I'm
a
here.
part of the chat.
You hear that? Now he's better than you, chat. That's what he said. That's what I heard.
Yes, because I pay Royce. That's why I'm better than you.
Oh
So you
my
should go
God.
do the same thing.
Oh, no. How the fuck did you turn that around on me?
Yeah, that's true. We do pay him. There's no argument there.
I don't. Fuck you guys.
Oh, fuck. There goes my headset.
I'm Anthony Harris. This is Eris and Kestrel navigate a world where inquisitors share memories of torture. Takers steal other memories, and the forgotten can remove themselves from other memories. And the savior or their nation plans on destroying it. Buy my book. This is Echoes of Memory, where all of the powers in it are memory based. I love the concept of that. It's freaking awesome. Go check out Echoes of Memory on Amazon.com from M. Anthony Harris.
I wonder what they're going to do with that, because normally when you get memory powers, it's like, I can alter memories or delete memories. I wonder how many different variations someone could come up with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got some that can steal them. So you can share memories of torture. You can steal others' memories. You can remove themselves from others' memories. Like, I mean, God, that could be... You could just kind of keep going down that rabbit hole.
Wait, hold on. If you steal someone's memories, does that mean you could steal their memories of them like learning to use a weapon and then just instantly be a master of it?
No, because you'd have something called muscle memory, and that's not necessarily.
That's a memory though that you can steal.
But it's not thought memory. It's. I don't know. Because I've always wondered about that. That'd be really interesting to find out. I don't know, though.
Because that's what they do in the Matrix. They just download the skill and boom, he knows how to do it.
But that's all computer-generated stuff and all that. We're talking about physical bodies because, like,
computers
if
are
the
memory,
physical body
Royce.
hasn't trained for that stuff, it's not going to have the ability
Well,
to do
according to the Assassin's Creed, the first 3, you could tap into your ancestors' memories and adapt it.
Yeah, according to Ubisoft, they fucking suck because they abandoned the entire Desmond Miles storyline.
I know.
You want to know what
guys,
other series did that?
What?
Echo, and that series fucking sucked. Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
And you can't discount computers because that's memory as well, Royce.
Yeah, it'd be like stealing motor functions. Right? I was gonna make a bad joke.
I mean, I can steal some of your motor functions. It's just not very legal.
No. King Bob! Your favorite tongue twister. Okinawa's saga. I can't say that fucking word. A light rises in a dark world.
Okinawa's saga?
Yeah, sure, that one. That one! What? By MD Boncher! I say his name wrong all the time. Boncher, I know this. I've spoken to him many times. Go check out. Go check out
Ambo's husband.
Yes, I know who it is.
Sure.
Played Guild Wars with them.
Sure. Don't believe you.
Oh God.
You're probably too drunk to remember.
I've been
drinking iced tea tonight.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
I was I was rather perturbed today, and I decided I was like, I'm gonna cool it on the beer. I don't need to drink angry. That can lead into serious issues. Yeah, so drinking iced tea today. Now I have a beer, but I'm also not perturbed anymore. So Street Light Comics says coming soon. Ooh, and we get to watch a fancy little video. Ooh. I always love watching this. It's interesting to see all the shadowing and everything. Street Light Comics. All right. This is interesting. I'm going with Alien World here. Got you, AC Pritchard. I see what you're saying. Casket Girls got funded by Radio Retro Future. That's awesome. No active campaign today. I just wanted to let you know that Casket Girls has been successfully funded. The Association of Ishtar.com/KS. We'll have another amazing announcement next week. Yeah, we just had him on not too long ago, too. A few weeks back.
Interesting. Yeah, I've been seeing this project pop up a lot as I'm doing my like searches for indies and stuff. And just by like aesthetic and like creative design, it's one of the things that caught my eye the most. Like
He's put a lot of hard work into it.
If I had unlimited money, I definitely would have gotten it. I gotten some of that stuff.
Colin Lamping says Emerald Man is cool and has 10 issues over on webtoons.com. The mystical Emerald Man. I like. You sound perturbed. A little bit, yes, mildly. It's because you're here, the hedge.
10 issues. That's a long run.
I know, right? It is a long run. Matrix Bear. Hey, that's Maji Chan.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, yeah, that's right. You've got a different image now on YouTube. It bothers me.
Sorry.
No, you had the one image for so long, and then you got a different image, and I was just, and now it makes my eye twitch.
That's because Animated Mood made this one for me.
I'm not saying it's bad. I did just like I know who you guys got to screw with me all the time. Hey, Curiosities and Oddities Emporium, the dress from Indiegogo. Is this live yet, or is it still in?
I think it is. It's either live or it's about to go live, but he's posted the cover. I'm excited for this one. I kind of want this one.
Yeah, this looks really interesting. It's a really interesting concept for this book. All right, Sarah Carden, over on Amazon.com, Veil of Truth Seeker. This is still in my wish list because I just, money's a thing and there's too much to buy. And now I have to build a freaking shed. I'm building a shed because I realized by the time that the big barbecue happens this summer, I'm going to need a place to put a bunch of crap. So I have to build a shed in the next few weeks, which is awesome because yay.
Don't let him lie to you. He's building a shed so he can get a goat.
Oh, no, it's not going to be that big. No, and it wouldn't be on my property anyway if we got. So actually, we're talking with some people about getting some lambs. So, all right, when Rafe and his friends played Catacombs and Creatures, I see what you did there. I see. Did you guys see what she did there? Are you in on the joke?
Catacombs and Creatures, yeah.
We got it. We got it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's a D&D joke.
Do you want to kick that horse a little bit more, sir?
Am I going to get in trouble for it?
No, it's your stream. I can't stop you from doing anything.
It's already dead. What was that? That was a Simpsons episode.
Yeah. Stop! He's already dead.
The GM had them tackling banshees, vampires, and even giant spiders. But back then, he never anticipated a very real civil war or the very real adventure he would have to live through. And I like this. He's seeing if like the tactics that he learned through playing Catacombs and Creatures would actually carry him through like an actual civil war. It'd be interesting. I like the thought experiment there. So, Betty Adams, some humans are very particular about their language. Some are not. I would be the some that are not. I would be the some that are not. These two types should not be left alone together unsupervised. Hey! BarnesandNoble.com. Yes, these are the Humans Are Weird series, and then the Flying Sparks series by Betty Adams. She's working on 2 different series. The Humans Are Weird looks so good. I believe that's a kid-friendly book as well, too. So if you guys got little ones, nieces, nephews, little brothers and sisters, anything like that, go check out Betty Adams. Author BettyAdams.com. You can find her on Barnes & Noble, and Amazon, all kinds of places. You got to go check it out, guys. It's awesome. All right. The Lord Otter. The day of Skynet approaches. Wow, that's a... Thanks for killing the fucking mood. Jeez. But this water weasel isn't afraid. Well, good for you. For he has otters and athletic tits to guide him. Oh, God. Okay, you need to really rephrase that. Well, we know where the otter's been. Support the otter, hail the Iron Age. Yes, this is Curse of the Star Wraiths over on Amazon.com. This is Steve is not afraid of artificial intelligence. It is no match for natural stupidity. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's another book that I have on my list to get, but just haven't because it looks good.
Oh, God. That's great. Hey, Maji-chan shared Berserker, which we did cover earlier. You guys got to go check it out. Make sure.
Oh, no, read what he posted.
Well, yeah.
No, read the post. It's different.
I know it's different, but we already shouted it out.
Well, this is my post.
We can't shout stuff out twice. That's called double dipping, Maji-chan.
That's double dip all the time.
But go check out Berserker.
Nasty.
MightyBot Studios, guys. I'll remind you guys again. Go at MightyBot Studio and let him know you'd like Berserker and work it out. He will get you your book. All right, J.D. Cohen. Got a Kickstarter going with Kursova and Stage Screen 60 for a collection of 8 stories of supernatural space action. Just cracked 1K. Whoa. That's cool. I like that cover. I really like that cover. Star Wanderers. Interesting. Devil's Air. I legit was like, why is he posting G Sedai? And then it's not G Sedai. And I was like, what the fuck? They stole from G Sedai. Devil's Air. Says the creator of Bunny. Bunny. You guys remember Bunny? That was great. That was a great freaking stream. I loved it. The creator of Bunny brings you this small 76-page 2-part story. Here is part 1. The concept is that you can start reading from any page, so not in order, and you will still get the story. What the fuck? Book by Jens Richard.
How does that work?
Now drink your White Claw.
Simulation project.
Jens Richard, Dreamlight City. How does... How does that make... Okay, authors in the chat, how does this even work mechanically? Like, is that a thing? Can you do that?
It feels like it would have to be the way like floppies were serialized. Like each one is kind of like its own like individual story or whatever, and it's like a chapter thing. You have like a short action sequence or whatever, and
so every page is its own it's its own story.
It's like
that's
Pulp
the only way I
Fiction.
could think. That's the only way I could think that it would work.
It's out of order, like Pulp Fiction.
Is it? No, it's not a choose your own adventure. It's like right here. It says the concept is that you can start reading from any page, so not in order, and you'll still get the story. That hurts my brain even thinking about it. Okay, Redoubt Productions. Much love to him. He actually helped me do some research on a video, which I'm going to be attempting to put together within the week. After much editing gymnastics, this monumental episode for Retracing History is live. Discover the story behind a feudal American defense against the British Army to prevent the rebel captain from falling during the Revolutionary War. Yeah! Retracing History, episode 66, Critical Hour at Brandywine. Ugh. And these are all pictures from the historical site. So if you guys are history nerds at all, you've got to go check out Redoubt Productions. I will share that in the chat, just because YouTube links are. Well, I'm on YouTube. That's what I do. So I shout out YouTube's. That's what I do. All right, Miss G Comics. This one's got me a little nervous to check out because I clicked on this image earlier. And
Gee, I wonder why.
yeah, this one. Yeah. Thanks. If you can excuse my unapologetic self-inserts, let me introduce you to my Mrs. G comic book number 2. Archaeology Goes Deep, where my husband and I visit an island, but we find ourselves mixed up in some questionable activities. My Amazon author page. And this is the cover. Warning, mild erotic content.
Gee, I couldn't tell.
What the hell does that even... I mean, if it was just the bikini thing, it's like, okay, maybe, but... Like...
It's probably some,
I mean, the artwork looks fantastic. The artwork looks really, really good. But also, I'm very afraid to pull this up on YouTube. Like, I'm very afraid to, like, vote for this one and, like, pull it
Fear
up.
leads to the dark side, Royce.
No, that's not how this works. I don't want to get... Yeah, fear leads to the dark. Just open it up, Royce. By the way, A Drink with Crazy, your channel has been demonetized. Wow! Hey.
Like he
A
needs
vote
to
for
give
this is a
YouTube
vote
an
for Booba.
excuse.
A vote for this. Have you been watching the Unsub podcast?
Me?
Yeah.
It
No,
says
I've just been saying booba for an eternity at this point.
it says mild. It doesn't even say nudity or anything.
I know it's a mild erotic.
Yeah, it doesn't say nudity.
No.
It's probably just a bunch of stupid innuendos.
Frederick's is just like, I'm down. Let's go. He's like, let's go.
I'm
Here's the
French,
thing.
so
Mild and erotic in the same sentence just don't exactly go wrong.
Oh God.
well, it starts mild and then
It starts mild, then it gets erotic.
Isn't that pretty much
Oh,
what
jeez.
you guys are saying? Is pretty much just the tip, right?
Oh jeez.
and
Okay.
we're officially
All
off
right.
the rails.
Mrs. G Comics, go check this out. Archaeology Goes Deep. You can find it on Amazon.com. I figure I'll give it a... Hey, it's making us laugh that much. There's another page we didn't check out. Okay, so far it's not bad. All right, go West. Finished with our submission period at last. All rejection and acceptance letters have been sent to our inaugural issue. Awesome! If you submitted did not receive anything, please reach out via DM. Now on to putting this magazine together. Long live the frontier. Long live the West. Go West. Awesome. Yes, we're getting another magazine. Sweet. Absolutely awesome. E.M. Allen. The Grand Selection is finally releasing this Friday. It's your last chance to pre-order the book before the veil is lifted and the true nature of Night Watch is revealed. This is the Grand Selection by E.M. Allen over on store.bookbaby.com. So, what are you guys laughing at now?
Me?
What?
Who?
What?
When?
How?
Nothing.
Who?
Why?
Why?
Who's on first?
No, who's on second?
Oh. All the Gen Z kids are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I'm Gen Z and I understand that one.
That's got to be one of those jokes that just like it's been passed down through the generations. It's just one of those jokes that's just preserved. Redoubt Productions. All right, what did I walk in on? Well, you did not walk in on the awesome shill that I gave you. You walked in just after that, which was
Royce going deep, apparently.
Jesus. Maji's like the worst one. She's just like, fuck it, I'll go there. I don't care. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. All right, Devil's Air wanted to share this last week, but you, Royce, were the gate and had, where to get... Oh my gosh, we've got to
We're
work.
too gay.
Well, okay, English is not his first language.
I've gathered that
And
interacting with him.
yes,
through the
and
Discord.
like, okay, Commerce Shop Wednesday. So
Why-
no, yeah. So last week I had to work, so that wasn't even my bad. That was like, and that was something that actually like happened like 2 weeks in advance that I had to do. So there was no, there was no getting out of that. So here I go. Ashes of Eternity, Shattered Empire by Darth Long. Ashes of the Empire by Oliver Longchamps and Jeremy Spires from the Shattered Empire series. All right. I love this artwork looks so cool. I was looking at this before we even went live. SapphireSpectre.com issue 6 drops on Kickstarter tonight. A supernatural superheroine from Chicago. New reader-friendly options. Whoa. Interesting.
I have a hard time believing of all of this that a hero would come from Chicago.
I mean, you know,
They need one.
it's possible.
They do. I would know better than a lot of people. They do need one.
They do need, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's possible. I like the art.
Always the place that's most in need that the hero comes from. Or
Possible. Nah, they shot his ass a while ago. Guys, this is incredible. The Sapphire Spectre issue number 6. And go to SapphireSpectre.com.
Yes, Gorilla Mar. Gotham is Chicago.
Gotham is
It's the other way around. Chicago is Gotham.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Chatsu. Chatsu.substack.com says, as Midnight Falls Book 1 in the House of Cranes nears completion, I'm shifting from memes to focusing on the content of the book. On that note, here's the full chapter list. Also, another meme. There you go. All right. Thomas Crane is dead. Moving Day. A Dark Descent. Phil of the Falls. Hostility on Halloween, on Hallowed Ground. I wanted to read Halloween there just because that's where my brain went. Hallowed Ground. The Journal of Thomas Crane. At the End of the Maze. The Widow and the Woodshed. Hammer Time. Danger Waits. Adventure Calls. He did it! Cue the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Hey, he did it. He did the thing. Did you guys see he did the thing? All right. When you learn by complete accident that you can format every paragraph at once by simply highlighting the entire document. I'm retarded. Amazon.com/DP/BOCLDWJF93. Chatsu.substack.com. YouTube.com/chatsu. Too many words. And the awesome catchphrase, danger waits and adventure calls within the town of Midnight Falls. All right. Stoughton Mad says, and that was Chatsu, by the way, guys. Stoughton Mad says, Infinitum Substack continues to be the main source for all my stories and serial content. MrMadwriter.substack.com. A lot of Substacks tonight, I've noticed. Have we had this many? Yeah, we've had we've had this many Substacks before. Had to have. Jason McEwison. Looking for a thrilling, fast-paced, action-packed read? Now available for just 99 cents, Amazon.com. This is The Last Star Warden Dogfight by Jason J. McEwison. 365 Infantry. He was here a little earlier. Is he still? Oh, no, he's still here. I see him. He's in the chat. It's fine. 365 Infantry.
Yeah, him and John are plotting.
Why are they plotting?
I don't know. I was just being a twit.
What the hell? Stop it, chat.
Yes.
No, stop it.
Sorry, chat. I'm just giving him a hard time.
I hate all of you so much right now. A popular protest
You
group, a
love us, you
deadly
slut.
conspiracy, and technology beyond control collide in a night that will teach Agent Roger Steele how to short circuit a revolution. Coming soon from 365 Infantry. Stay up to date on the force's operations by subscribing to 365infantry.com.
may I address the chat?
Why are you asking?
If the
weird.
chat would like to join in plotting against Royce,
Oh,
join
damn it.
join the Gilded. That's what it's for. We can go in there and plot all sorts of thrilling
That's a
stuff.
really good shill. That's actually an unbelievably good shill. That wow.
I was
Yeah.
trying to dunk on you, Royce.
I know, but that was like a really good shill. Oh. Jacob Calta. Hey, that's this guy up here, 365 Infantry. Sir, just because you changed your name doesn't mean that I don't know who you are. Ah, the Venters. Apprentice, a tale of centuries, old demon slayer, 20-something burnouts, and the fight between good and evil. It's Solomon Kane for the 70s with hot rods, occult weirdness, and a righteous warrior bringing all to heel. The first of many to come. Astounding.substack.com. The Venator's Apprentice. You double shilled, Jacob. You double shilled this week.
You dirty double shiller.
Well, I wasn't sure where he was going to go, and then I was like, oh, it's okay. Allison, wait.
There's no shame in double shilling.
I mean, a little bit. Kind of. Maji Chan, did you
No,
lie?
not really.
Did you lie about Jacob Calta and John A. Douglas? Sounds like you lied about them.
Yeah, I totally did. It sounded funny at the time.
Oh God, Allison.
I am
Trust
not
you do.
afraid to admit when I'm wrong, so that separates me from Girl Boss right there.
Oh God.
Yeah, but you're also a liar. So when can we trust that you're being honest?
Not
I'd
even
rather have a
gonna-
liar
not
than a
even-
girl boss any day. So
Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that freaking. Oh my gosh.
I'm not a liar.
Sonic
You
Oh,
just
God.
lied.
Shit.
That makes you a liar.
I mean, there's giving somebody. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Allison,
I'm a
it's-
liar.
No fucking A, you're not. You're trying to fucking bust people's balls. Check out Kahuna's Christian Magnum stream, where he did an awesome dramatic reading of some of our books' chapters. Herman P. Hunter, mine, and Fantasy C.A. Pence. Hey, yeah, Kahuna has been really putting in the work on reading people's stuff.
he reads a lot.
Yes.
Like he
Yes.
has a list of books that he takes on vacation.
Definitely a lot better than I am, that's for sure. Wild Man Publishing. That's
Once new.
wildman.com from Gorilla Mar. Interesting. That artwork is terrifying. Something very bad happened. Is that eyes in the water? It looks like eyes in the water. Maybe that's just... No, that's just raindrops. The hell? Gorilla Mar. Oh, Graham Nolan. I've seen his stuff around. 2024 is going to be great. And a busy year for me and Compass Comics. Let's ride this fun train again. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wow. Yeah, Graham's pushing out a bunch
Oh,
of
Joe
stuff.
Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he re-releases the first one. I missed the first one.
Yeah, that's where I'd heard that name before. I'm like, why have I heard Graham Nolan?
Yeah, he
Graham Nolan is like DC comic
Mm-hmm.
legend.
Yeah, no, he's been around for a while.
I couldn't get his Joe Frankenstein or the Ghosts of Natakumbe. I really wanted to, so I'm kind of hoping he'll re-release them, but I don't think he will.
Gorilla Mar. This is your third show, but considering that one didn't have a link, try not to do 3 because we still got. It's not a lot, and we're making good time tonight. I will do it. We hit 85 followers on a Kickstarter pre-launch. With that is the reveal of our cover B by Igor. Oh, snap! By Chuckle Igor and Presinator. Let's continue to get this follower count up and bring it up to 100 followers.
Can we see the cover B?
I don't know. I'm trying to go here just so we can see the. Damn, that looks good. That looks really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the artwork for that series goes, very, very impressive. Like, I like the way it looks. I like their like character designs and stuff.
Project.
Naosis. I've never known how to pronounce that one.
Oasis. It's Naosis or something like that. So it's a weird way to say that. Hey, look at that. Another chill for Star Wanderers. That one came in from Fiona Wolf.
Fiona Wolf.
That's the second one today. That's awesome. All right. Armed with powers and an array of unique guns, she battles aliens, cyborgs, mutants, and other foes as the Crimson-clad Crusader Data Cell. Read her origin free at datacellhq.cfw.me. PDF comic links. There's Amazon. Hey, there we go. Wow, an Amazon link for Data Cell, and then Drive Through Comics right there. That's awesome. I do like the artwork for that. It looks really, really cool. XP Comics. Hero Andrew, hey, what's going on? Says go to xpcomics.com to order your copy of King of Justice #1. The video comic is no longer available on YouTube, so now is the time to get it physically in your hands. There we go. We're just gonna bam. That's what we're gonna do. Wow, we made really good time tonight. I'm proud of me for that. So
I'm gonna say it's because Stormcrow wasn't here to distract us this time.
Well, it's because we didn't spend all that time asking people to hit that like button.
Yeah, we definitely did not ask people to touch the butt very much tonight. Although some people were down there saying touch the butt, like touch that like butt, do that thing.
Smack it. Just smack it once.
Right.
Oh, that was loud.
Oh, dear God. That was
way louder than I wanted it to be.
Good God, man. Good God, man. All right. So let's start. I believe. Let's go. Crimson Law. You were the first one here. You get the first vote. What is your vote for this evening?
I want to check out one that had some really good cover art and that I'd been seeing in here for a while and was interested in checking out. Graysons of Grimoire. It's all the way up at the top.
Yeah. Well, it's not all the way. It's like in the middle, I think.
Is it?
Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah. No.
There's no excuse for you.
Wow. Just you've been talking to my wife, apparently. Graysons of Grimoire. There it is. There is the Amazon link. We're going to open that in the new tab for Graysons of Grimoire. Let's get the poll going for the chat, so that way the chat can vote. All right, chat picks. Chat picks. All right, copy that link. We're gonna paste that right there. And I believe it was Frederick.
Yeah.
You're the next one in, good sir.
I'm going to vote for Archaeology Goes Deep.
Oh, son of a bitch.
He's trying to get you in trouble.
Someone had to do it.
I wasn't going to do that one.
I just want to see if chat votes for it or not.
I just want to see if chat votes for it. Well, there's a lot of dudes in the chat. So actually, what I found out is even the ladies in the chat are just like, yeah, we'll vote for boobs.
Look, there's not a human being on this planet who doesn't like boobs. Okay?
It's just mild eroticism. You guys are just blowing this into proportions.
You know what defines mild erotic?
Well, we've got to find out.
I think the
I
term
don't want
ecchi
to
would
know,
apply.
though, at the same time.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why am I terrified? Why am I terrified?
I would
sexy.
be too. Worse, I'm more terrified I might say something stupid.
Oh, I say way more stupid stuff than you. You just don't even... Yeah, you're fine.
I just make sure I'm not recording it when I say it.
Right. No, I absolutely record it. That way it's there for the history books. Maji-chan, what is your vote for the evening?
Actually, my vote is going to be for Wrangler's book, but I'm trying to find his first book because his second book feeds right into that. So if you haven't read his first one, the second one won't make sense.
We should be able to find it on his author page. So do you want his second book or his first book?
We'll do his first book just because like I said, I was beta for him. And if you haven't read his first book, the second book doesn't make sense.
All right. So the first one is going to be Haley Star Bad Kitty.
Get them both, guys. Please get them both. But having read them, if you don't know the contents of the first one, like even the intro doesn't quite make sense to you for the second one.
So, well, I think a lot of people here have probably read his book, but we will do that one. Okay. And then I guess I got to vote. Do I go artwork or do I go concept? Nope, going artwork. There was one I wanted to check out because artwork looked absolutely badass. And I wanted to check it out. Nope, keep going. Nope, still going. Nope, still haven't found it yet. Wait. No. Was it? Oh, yeah, there it is. Got it. The Sapphire Spectre. This looks freaking dope. At least I hope it is. All right. So the Sapphire Spectre issue 6. Okay, chat. You have your 4 votes. I always strongly suggest that you wait to vote. Freaking, it's being stupid. Graysons of Grimoire. I bet I gotta do that. Yep, too many characters in that one, so we'll just back it up. All right. Wait to vote until we're done, but you guys can always vote when you want to because you're just the chat and you guys fucking do what you want to do anyway, so. It is what it is. Moving onward and forward. This is the Graysons of Grimoire by T. Paul Humdrum, which is book 1 of 3 of the Graysons of Grimoire. All right, a new fantasy series spanning 2 worlds begins. Graysons of Grimoire is an ensemble character-driven fantasy adventure story about family, courage, and self-discovery. From the city these mages call home to the fantastical, wondrous, enchanted dominion where answers to their deepest questions and struggles reside, they'll face down deadly evils while striving to find where they belong. It all begins here. The city of Grimoire is home to mages, wielders of marvelous and varied magic. They think they know all there is to know about the powers they wield. But when Caleb Grayson meets the mysterious Isabel, a young girl who can use magic in impossible ways, that knowledge is tested. For Caleb, the time mage who struggles to bear the burden of his own powers. For Chelsea, a hunter harboring dark secrets that threaten the one she loves. For Faye, an artist whose drawings hold secrets even she doesn't understand. For Shauna and Shias, twins trying to solve the mystery behind the ever-increasing number of missing children. For Delilah, the youngest of her family, who wields astonishing power and yet struggles with finding her place in the world. These 6 unlikely heroes embark on adventures into a magical world beyond their own, a world that draws out their deepest fears, a world that holds answers to their most important and most secret questions, a world housing evils that threaten all they hold dear. If I was a proper host, I would have had that link in the chat already.
Shame on you.
So there is the chat. All right, there we go. There we go. Had to mute. Somebody came in to the Rumble chat and was just saying stupid stuff, and so I muted them. I was like, I'm not going to deal with you right now. All right, guys, go check this out. And then let's go read the sample page. Let's read the first page of Graysons of Grimoire. Oh, hey, it's actually just a page. Sweet! Chapter 1, Dark Tidings. Caleb Grayson leapt from one... Wow, screwed up there.
Fumbling right out the gate, man.
Oh, out the gate. All right. Caleb Grayson leapt from one rooftop to the next, sprinting across the ceramic tiles, vaulting a chimney into open air. He let gravity take hold of him. He grinned and reached into his pocket as the cool night air embraced him. Out came a silver pocket watch. With a click of the top button, it opened and Caleb held it out like a shield between him and the oncoming street below. A pulse of white light burst from the watch's face and time slowed to a crawl. Out from the watch flew a dozen shining white discs, which formed a floating pathway through the air. Caleb pivoted, landing on his feet on the first disc. He dashed ahead, closing the watch as he ran from disc to disc, climbing his wide, improvised staircase to the top of a tall tower. The time resumed its original course, and Caleb heaved a sigh, wiping sweat from his brow. Green fire flashed in the streets below, not much farther now. In the flickers of emerald light, two forms appeared and disappeared. One was clearly human. Oh, wait, what the fuck? You can't just leave it like that on page 1.
Yeah, you can.
You do
Where's
it all
page
the
one?
time.
It's well, okay, it's okay for me to do it, but
That's how you sell books.
you might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. That is the first page of Grayson's of Grimoire, guys. Absolutely go and check that out. No, I freaking love it. It's still one of the best covers for 2024, just bar none. I love the cover of this book. It looks so freaking fantastic. If you guys are interested in it. Let's see. That was Crimson Law's pick. So let's start with Maji Chan. What do you think of Grayson's of Grimoire?
It might be in my wish list.
There you go. Frederick, what do you think of Grayson's of Grimoire?
Yeah, it piqued my curiosity. I want to read more.
And Crimson Law.
Well, I am very much a fan of fantasy, so this seems like it's going to be right up my alley.
I am most excited to see somebody use time magic because I always find it interesting when people can use that in interesting ways and to see exactly how it works. So, and depending on, I mean, if it is a magical world, it's depending on how it's used. This could be really, really interesting, and I'm really, really hoping that they pull it off. So, guys, if you are interested in Grayson's of Grimoire, the World of Magic, what's up?
I was going to say, that is the one thing I guess that would need to be pointed out is like, when it comes to powers and stuff, I guess time manipulation tends to be one that can be really easily screwed up or underbalanced in a world. You got to be kind of. I'm curious to see how they handle all that.
One of the few times I've actually seen it handled just ridiculously well was in Black Clover.
With Julius.
Yeah, that was about. So I don't think they're ever going to continue the anime, which makes me sad, but it's okay. So yeah, guys, go check out Grayson's of Grimoire. Oh dear God.
Yep, I just put it in my future Christmas list.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Archaeology goes deep. Jeez.
Not this one.
Oh, good Lord. In her latest thrilling adventure, Mrs. G, fresh from the triumph of her comic debut, escapes with her FBI husband to a secluded tropical paradise, seeking a respite from the chaos their lives turned into. But what awaits is far from a peaceful retreat. Haunted by specters of her past, Mrs. G finds herself ensnared in a web of intrigue and passion that tests the limits of her mind and the bonds of her marriage. As the island's hidden secrets come to light, Mrs. G must navigate a path filled with seduction, danger, and betrayal. Can she and her husband withstand the tempest of desires and dilemmas that loom on their vacation, or will the island's exotic allure tear them apart? Dive into a story where every turn is unexpected and every moment is charged with suspense and erotic tension. Okay, before I read the sample page, we're going to go back over here to the Twitter because I need to pull this up and make sure I'm not going to get banned. So.
All right, chat. Now it's time to see how mature the chat panel really is.
Still going through the sample pages. I mean, okay, so the sample doesn't go very deep into it. So there's nothing here that isn't good. There's nothing here that we didn't actually see in the post on Twitter. So we did check out the artwork. Well, yeah, but again, like I don't have I gotta make sure. Okay. So yes, go back here. But yes, if you guys are interested in this book, apparently this is the second one, so I've not even heard of this. But But if you guys want to go check out the first book, it'd be Death in Downward Dog. So these are the two books that you guys can go check out. Are over from Mrs. Gianna G. So, and this is Archaeology Goes Deep. And like I said, yeah, she did put the two sample pages over on Twitter as well. So you can check those out. Can confirm the time magic is a great news book. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Let's go. Frederick, what do you think?
Looks good. I mean, it looks like there's more story than we initially imagined. We all, our minds went to the same place. And this actually looks like it's got some good story behind it.
I think they're going to probably end up doing more spicy imagery, obviously, but to get away with the keeping it safe for work. I think there's probably some spicier stuff in here, but I don't know what exactly it could be. I mean, however, that being said, like I've met women who read a lot of books like this. So they've got like the what are they, like the erotic adventure,
the Harlequin
stories?
novels.
What? No,
Isn't that what they are?
No, I don't remember what they are. But yeah, I've met a lot of. I've like yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Harlequin novels are basically novels, romance novels geared to women that were kind of a formula. So basically, you had the whole formula mapped out. So any authors that wanted to write a book for them had to follow this strict kind of pattern.
Gotcha. Crimson Law. What do you think of Archaeology Goes Deep?
So this kind of fits into a category that I have a particular beef with. And generally the term for it is ecchi, which is like a very like heavy like fan service kind of manga or anime thing.
Mm-hmm.
My usual gripe about it is that it's almost all like fan service and spicy imagery and no story.
Mm-hmm.
But this actually looks like it has somewhat of an interesting story. Like it's going to try and be serious about telling a story and just kind of like spice it up with some booba. So, hey, I think it's worth a shot.
Maji-chan.
She definitely got some serious airbags on her.
God.
Other than that, I really have no say. This isn't anything I would read.
Gotcha. I know people who so let's see, 35 pages in length here. I know people who would.
Yeah, I'm not dissing them, but
No. Not probably
just not
my-
me.
Yeah, probably not my cup of tea either, but I know some people that probably would check it out. But I mean, as long as it doesn't go, as long as it doesn't go full, like,
Full
frontal.
intercourse?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't go there, I think that'd be something that I think a lot of people eat. Hell, even some people in this audience would probably like. So, because I know people that just read kind of everything. So, but no, guys,
I'm one of those people.
I'm one of those people. Archaeology Goes Deep, Mrs. G Comics. If you guys want to check that out, go over to Amazon. I dropped the link down below. And now we are moving over to Haley Starr, Bad Kitty. So,
Okay, I gotta warn you guys. If you type this in, you have to type it exactly everything. Haley Starr, Bad Kitty. The reason for that is Haley Starr is a porn, and Bad Kitty is the Bad Kitty comics. So if you don't type it in like this, it's really hard to find in Amazon.
Or you guys can just click the links down in the chat that I just posted. That also will work.
I don't want to know how
that
you
anyway,
figured that
it's-
one out.
It's a pain to find, okay? Let's just say that.
God. All right. On a potato farm in rural Connecticut town lives an empathetic girl named Haley Starr and her father, Harry. The day after her 10th birthday and before Halloween is when they came. Invaders from another reality captured most of the townspeople and replaced them with strange copies. Haley narrowly escaped, and her day became stranger still when she encountered the Egyptian goddess Bastet. Haley learns from Bastet how to use her own mystical energy to protect herself from the invaders, but she soon enters an underground facility beneath the town to find herself in a world of mysticism and strange technologies. Now Haley, with her best friend Elizabeth and the help of some U.S. Marshals, must learn about the larger nature of her reality. The girls must wisely use their energetic abilities to stay alive, but more importantly, they must learn to understand themselves in order to handle the challenges ahead. And yes, I actually have this book at the house here. I just haven't cracked it open yet. One of these days, I will get more time, and I will be able to read. That's my goal. So you guys should absolutely go check this out. Wrangler's such a good dude. I will drop this link one more time. Let's see. Crimson Law. We have not started with you yet. So, what do you think?
I don't know what to think about this one, actually, because I see it pop up, but it's never one that's particularly struck my fancy.
Gotcha.
Is there no first page preview?
Oh shit, there is. For some reason, I didn't see that. I don't know why I wasn't scrolled down far enough. So, my bad. Let's go to table of contents, first page, epilogue, chapter 1. All right, first page preview. It was morning. The sun had been up for a couple hours, and it was shaping up to be a beautiful October day. A few lines of scattered clouds drifted across the sky, but it was mostly clear, with the direct light canceling out the chill nicely. The autumn foliage was on full display, and the occasional breeze would rustle loose a few more brightly colored leaves. The day before Halloween, Starlight Farms had jack-o'-lanterns on bales of hay in a few spots of the front yard. A single-story house with a covered front porch, a barn, a few sheds, and a field for potatoes. This little corner in the town of Columbia was what Harry Starr and his daughter Haley called home. It was Friday, and Haley usually would have been in school, but due to a strange earthquake the evening before, the district decided not to reopen until Monday, giving inspectors time to thoroughly check the building's structural integrity. While earthquakes are not unheard of in this area, they're very rare and mostly weak. The most recent, however, hit suddenly and hard, yet was over as quickly as it started. The most unusual thing was that, despite its intensity, the quake was not felt anywhere beyond the town. It was the day after Haley's 10th birthday, and having fallen behind on a couple of chores she wanted to have done before the weekend, the young farmer seized her opportunity shortly after breakfast. Harvest was over, but the work was not. Even though the bumper crops of potatoes had shipped, the barn was in serious disarray. So Haley had tied her long, vibrant blonde hair back into a couple of pigtails, her usual preferred look, threw on a jacket, and got to it. All right, now you can answer Crimson Law.
I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try just because. So it's one of those things where, like, I lean way more towards, like, fantasy adventure. And I shouldn't say adventure, just straight up fantasy kind of stuff. So
Right.
We'll see. Definitely as far as writing goes, I like the way that I like the way it's written. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go. Do I go Maji Chan? What do you think?
Well, considering the fact I have both the first and the second, it's actually kind of a fun kid adventure. But what's really cool about it is he mixes in a lot of mythologies, but you can still tell he is very Christian based. But he doesn't like blast you upside the head with it like a lot of Christians do. But it's just fun. It's a unique way to go into some mythology with a little bit of sci-fi crossed into it.
I've got it. I've got to pick up the first book and read it. Frederick Greenmont, good sir.
Yeah, well, you've got a potato gun to start with, so this tells you this is going to
yeah.
be a good time, like a fun,
It's a-
good-natured adventure.
It's a backpack-mounted potato gun. Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, he was inspired by Metoroid. Come on.
Metoroid.
Metroid.
Metroid.
Oh, Metroid. I was like, what the hell is
Well,
Metoroid?
he wasn't inspired by it. It was originally supposed to be a video game, but when he realized he couldn't make video games, he wrote a book instead.
There you go.
That's cool.
There you go. No, like I said, I love Wrangler to death. He's such an awesome guy. You guys got to go check it out. He's also on YouTube. Look, 4.5 stars. Guys, go read it. Give him some rating. 257 pages for $13 for the paperback. That's a hell of a steal. You guys should go check that out. So go give him some love, guys. And then, without any further ado, the last vote for the evening. The only the second comic that we have. That's all right. This is the Sapphire Spectre issue number 6 and my first copyright claim for the evening. Is it live yet?
It's your last.
This is
It's live.
It's live. So let's get that link in the description below, or in not the description, in the live chat. There we go. All right, and here we go. All right.
Welcome back. I'm Sylvia Sloan. Sapphire Spectre. Cool trick, huh? Admit it, you're impressed. Thanks to all who backed issue 5. 'Twas a blast as always. You're here to talk
Not
about issue
quite,
6,
but it's
aren't you?
close.
So let's get into
That's a
it.
little bit spicier than the other one.
Baby, let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about 6. Woo. Things are getting pretty hot and heavy between me and a certain bass player. Why am I dating bass players? I should just get my own band.
Is this a self-insert, Buck?
Well, she
mean,
does
they're on-
say me and a bass
Yeah,
player.
they're on issue number 6 though, so I'm
Is
assuming.
she playing the role
Wait.
of her?
I think so.
character?
I think
Wait, no,
she's-
no. She's playing the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creator is JT Molly. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, is this a okay? No. So she is playing the character. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? What's going on here? All right, let's go. We'll keep watching.
When he gets possessed by an old foe, Dr. Necro, and dragged off to an abandoned insane asylum, it's up to me and Drummer Girl to put aside our mutual crush for bass player and save him before he gets his dome chopped. And, oh my god, do you guys like covers? Because we've got Steph, Ruth, Alfred, and the cosplay diva herself, Kara Nicole. Jeez, JT. How do you know all these chicks?
And I get
We've got
blamed for
December,
watching
Trina,
stuff.
Aaron Miklo, Morgan, f***ing Kara Nicole. Does your fiance make you sleep on the couch? She should.
Did I-
Just give me Kara's number.
Why?
Because I don't believe you.
Kara here. If this is about my car warranty, you can shove it right up your ass.
Kara? Oh my god, it's really you? It's me.
Okay, so one, considering I don't know who any of these people are, it's kind of lost me so far for an intro to the 6th book. I will say this, the artwork at least looks good. The definitely selling it to an older audience for sure. So
Yeah.
they're absolutely selling this to an older audience.
It just doesn't stop.
Nope, it does not.
This one seems
least
even
it's
more
at least
adult than
it's-
the last one we covered.
I can't tell.
I like how we covered 2 adult ones with a kid book smacked in the middle between them.
Right? Like I said, I mean, they're on their 6th book, so they're doing very, very well. They are absolutely using sex appeal to sell this book.
I think.
Which
I think the book is sex appeal.
All right. Well,
I was going to say, look, I'm not going to shame them for using it.
Okay.
I will shame them for the fact that if it's only sex appeal, if that's the only thing it's got,
yeah.
then
yeah.
I'm sorry,
I don't
this
read
looks like
blatant
sex appeal
porn.
crossed with Danny Phantom.
It kind of does. Who is the Sapphire Spectre? When she was 18 years old, Sylvia Sloan had an encounter with a powerful ghost demon hybrid that killed her and her family. However, through an unknown force, she was resurrected and given a second shot at life. She soon discovered she can make her living body enter a death stasis at will and project her own ghost into the spiritual plane. Interesting. Shaken
Danny
but
Phantom.
determined. Well, it's very, very close, isn't it? I mean, it's
Aside from the dead parents, it's female Danny Phantom so far.
Sylvia discovered she's comprised of energy far beyond that of the average spirit and uses the power to right wrongs and dispatch of evil spirits, demons, and other ethereal undesirables. Now, in her early 20s, Sylvia has gained a reputation as a powerful force of vengeance in the ghostly dimension as the Sapphire Spectre. She will not stop fighting until the gap between the world of the living and the dead is closed for good. Okay, so I like the premise. Okay, who is this comic for? Hey, that's a good anyone. It's got a bit of horror, a bit of humor, a bit of rock and roll, and a little superheroine. If I were to give the Sapphire Spectre as a whole a movie rating for content, it would be a harsh PG-13 or light R rating. Okay, so they're not okay. So there's going to be side boob and stuff like that, and basically okay. Some swearing, some fantasy violence, and not overly heavy on the sexy content, but it's there. It's recommended for junior high and above, depending on. I mean, harsh PG-13 or light R. I would say that's above junior
Adult.
high. That would be. I would definitely
High
say
school?
parents read it first. That would be based off of what he's saying here. I would say parents read it first. But I do respect when people put this in, so that way it's right there. You know who it's for. You know, they give you an idea of what's going on.
Based on what I've seen so far, I would not put it in PG-13.
I don't think I would put this in PG-13 either. I wanted to see if they had more interior work. Which some of it's right there. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the interiors look really freaking good.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like the interiors look really, really good. I mean, the artwork looks good, but like I said, there's definitely using a lot of sex appeal to sell this, which I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. I mean, and I'm sure there's people in our audience that would absolutely go for this as well. So, well, I guess I've kind of started with everybody. So what do you guys think about the Sapphire Spectre?
Well, the comic looks better than the intro, especially seeing that we don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
The art looks okay, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
The story, I mean, there is a story, but it doesn't seem as deep as the archaeology that goes deep.
Wow.
No, as far as this one goes, it leans very heavy into the sex appeal, and I generally don't like if there's a good story in it, I'm okay with it. But when it gets to the point where the sex appeal is the main part of it, and it's like teetering on the edge of just porn, I'm not exactly a fan of it. And that's kind of where I draw the line. If there's a good story to be found in it, sure, maybe I'll give it a try. This one feels like it's going to be more sex appeal than story. Just saying.
Okay, so I think they're going to lean heavy in the sex appeal for the marketing, and then they're going to try to get the story in afterwards. But the sex appeal is still going to be there. I think the interiors look really good. I was not the biggest fan of. I really wasn't a fan of the trailer at all.
No, that was kind of cringe.
Give me the 1 minute elevator pitch. I made it 1 minute and 33 seconds in, and I kind of wanted to stop once we got to. I actually wanted to. Where was the first time I was like, wait, yeah, I was like right here. It was like right here. I was like, I think I want to stop. So, the pitch might not have necessarily been for me. I like the interiors. This is something that it'd be one of those like I'd want to buy. I would probably want to try to like check out the first book just to see, like. If my suspicions are correct, and if they are, that would kind of be one of those. Because again, I've seen people market stuff like this. But again, it's also, I do like to buy books that I can have my kids read. And I think that this is just a little bit aged up, or a lot of bit aged up from where they currently are. So I just don't know if I would do it. Machi Chan, do you have anything to say?
I think Readout Productions said it well for me.
I remember Danny Phantom well, and I fear its fan base. This makes me think of its fan base. Is Danny Phantom's fan base not cool?
Yeah, it gets a little weird.
I will take your guys' word for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the most fantastical part of the evening. It's time for the vote. It is time for all of us to cast our vote between Graysons of Grimoire, Archaeology Goes Deep, Haley Star Bad Kitty, and the Sapphire Spectre issue number 6. So let's start off with Maji Chan. What is your vote for this evening?
Well, I own both the Bad Kitties. Well, I own the first one and the second one's coming in the mail eventually. I just bought it. But, so with that being said, I'm actually going to go with Grayson's because I don't have that one, and that would be one that I'd be willing to look into.
There you go. Frederick Guimont, good sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my vote because I want to salvage my soul and.
He was all down to vote for Tiggle Bitties, and then he was like, "No, I better not."
No, I didn't. I never said I wanted to vote for it. I wanted to see if chat was going to vote for it or not.
It was in second place. It's still in second place.
Okay, there's still some hope. And so I'm gonna vote for Wrangler's book. So Haley Star, Kitty.
Haley Star, Bad Kitty
Bad
gets
Kitty.
a vote. There we go. Mr. Crimson Law.
Look, I've already expressed my my takes on fan service and sex appeal, and there's a reason I picked Graysons of Grimoire, so I'm gonna be voting for that. So
Graysons of Grimoire. I will say this. The way that the magic system works in this, Graysons of Grimoire, is actually going to be my vote as well. Because I really like it. I do. I like the way that the magic system was done. That's almost a unanimous vote. And now it is time to see how the chat voted. And the chat said Graysons of Grimoire at 46%. Oh, wait, I can't do the music yet. Archaeology Goes Deep at 26%. Haley Star Bad Kitty at 20%. And the Sapphire Spectre at 6%. All right, interesting. Mario Trujillo for $5, by the way, says, just got my copy of Ghost in the Badlands. It's pretty good. I've enjoyed Razor's Night Vale series, so no real surprise. Would highly recommend. Hey, there you go. My wife was actually asking me the other day if we've got that, and I was like, no, we didn't get it. So I think she's looking into it, so...
I'm jealous of all the people getting their
Yeah,
copies. I'm still waiting on mine.
That looks good. George is a good artist, man.
Yeah,
I've
he is.
seen
He is a damn good
his
artist.
panels look like absolute gorgeous illustrations each time.
As a person, he's just a good person too. I've spoken with him quite a few times actually. Never over DMs. I don't think he and I have never been on a panel together. But yeah, I've spoken with George quite a few times in DMs. He's a good dude, man. He's a really good guy. So all the more power to him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We made it to the end. Now I can play the music. See how that works? See, you read the super chats that people send in, and then you can end the show. Oh, God, he's white girling. Oh, God, he's white girling. Oh, God. Oh, God, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean you had, I'm sorry that you had to see that in chat. Yeah, but guys, if you guys
Hello,
are
Rose.
interested- Hey, my lovely wife is here. Go check out the fantastic projects in here. Definitely a lot of boobs in this one. Lot of boobs.
For redemption, you guys should go find Bad Kitty. Definitely.
Haley Star, Bad Kitty. Say it.
Make sure you
Yeah,
sin a little bit
degenerates.
before you go get redemption. Just make it worth it.
Much redemption is needed. Much redemption.
You need a solid kid book after the 2 adult books.
It's balance. There's balance throughout it all.
I actually think that my wife would probably read Archaeology Goes Deep. She might. I don't know. I'd have to see. Maybe she would. I don't know. I'd have to ask her. I know some of her friends probably would, but who knows? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for being here. My wife and Michael Harris pop in right at the last minute. They're like, "Oh, it's over." I'm like, "Yeah." It's like the dude from Wait, what? Taken and Puss in Boots combined. Wait, what is? Heavenly music. You make no sense to me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for being here. It's been an absolutely awesome Comic Shop Wednesday. Tune in this Friday. We have the man, the myth, the legend. We've got the Hedge. That's right, Herman P. Hunter, the Lore Forge. He's going to be on Friday talking about his brand new book. So thank you all so much for tuning in to A Drink with Crazy. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, cheers, everybody.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Bye bye.